Hey everybody, welcome back to Superman Crypto, your host Superman in the house, and another Zen update. This is looking really bullish to the upside, so we're going to talk about that. Nice little consolidation going on with Zen on the ETH chain, yeah, a good chance of moving up to the upside. We're going to talk about that in a second. We're currently at 7,885, so really nice consolidation with this nice hammer, and moved higher out of that, which is pretty cool. So very exciting there. Looking good for this new candle today. Yesterday's candle was the low was 6,600, high of 8,100, but looking pretty good here. We already had that one pullback back here in early April, and we've rallied big time from there. So good chance that we will have another move up. The last 24 hours, we had up 4%, 447 trades. 56% of the trades have been buys, with the buy volume at 42%. So still buyers beating the sellers, 1.4 million over 1.3 million. Total liquidity at 2.3 million at the moment. It's pretty cool. So let's bring over the overlays and have a look at what's coming up ahead of us. We've got the Fenix launch is coming up, and that's coming up here. So we're not too far away from that. Let's have a look. Including today, we're looking at 20 days, so less than a week, less than 3 weeks, sorry. So that's just ticking in its way as well. Now, obviously, there's a window of opportunity in here, so we may have a nice little consolidation in here within this range, and then a nice move up and heading into Fenix. And obviously, DBZen still burning away as the main burner at the moment. So awesome. We also had yesterday the Zen Knights, 80 billion burned on that. We're going to talk about that later. So that's been really bullish, reducing the circulating supply. So everything ramping up really nice. So looking good there. So let's see where we might be able to go to on here. So let's have a look here. We've got the had good support around the 38 on the Fibonacci, which is around about 6,460. We bounced off that yesterday, just above that actually. So we're looking really good. And I've got the fact that we may head up to 15,000 or even 2,000. Go from we're currently at 8,000, so we could head up to 15,000 or even 20,000 on the next run up. And the Fenix definitely looks plausible. We're going to look at some of the fundamentals around that at the moment. Looking at the top trading pair, you can see we've got 117 billion Zen in the pool, and 764 ETH in this particular pool here. So that's important to remember. So yeah, we could have a nice little consolidation in this phase, maybe a run up in the Fenix, definitely looking plausible. And of course, we're seeing that on Polygon, right? We're seeing that on Polygon. So let's pull up Polygon price and have a look at that. So Polygon absolutely smashing it through the roof. Obviously, Fenix is going to be launching on Polygon first on the 29th of April. So that's really soon on the daily here. So if we look at Fenix, look at Zen on Polygon, that is, of course, MXen. And we can see the 29th is not even that far away. It is only 6 days away, including today. So already does massive run up. So you can see the chances of Zen moving up close to that point are really good. Maybe into this phase here, we could see a consolidation, maybe a slight move higher, and then a rally into Fenix as well, which is pretty cool. Now, Fenix is a hybrid staking protocol or team mining protocol. So we're looking to see how that runs as well, taking some of the better features of other protocols. Also has a 13-week flush reward, which may prove very attractive to people, and that is paid out in Fenix. So we'll see how that goes too. Pretty mega incentive there, which is pretty cool. When you burn Zen, there's always this second copy that goes in that flush address, and people get to earn that. So we're going to talk more about that later on. So that is looking bullish on the MXen. So MXen up 121%. So you don't do, that's pretty stellar. 121% 24 hours, 23% in the last 6 hours. Now, obviously, this has rallied big time. So obviously not on financial advice. This may stay up. It may be a falling knife. You got to take care of once it's had a big run up. But this is indicative that maybe Zen on ETH is going to have that next third leg up, as it were, or fourth leg up, depending how many legs you look on this price rise. So pretty important. MXen there is up 1,805 buys, 60% of the trades are buys, 1,165 sells on Polygon. And of course, this is the Polygon Uniswap pair here with the Rapmatic. The volume 360K versus 302K, and there's 158,000 in liquidity. Remember, with these smaller liquidity pairs, it's much easier to move the price up and down. So yeah, you don't want to catch a falling knife though if it does pull back. Just be careful there. That being said, of course, Fenix is coming ahead for the MXen there. Let's have a look at how much circulating supply is on the a Polygon network. So let's quickly change this over to Polygon and switch over there and have a look at the supply numbers. So total supply is 33 trillion. There is a liquid supply of 23.8 trillion. So yeah, man, imagine if a lot of that gets burned into the Fenix protocol. That'd be pretty epic, and even more into that'd be pretty bullish. So we'll see. With 9.4 trillion staked, pretty amazing. Now there's 56 million on the global rank, which is incredible as well. So some food for thought there. Now BZN has also rallied pretty nicely. Different shape curve. Looks a lot more like Zen on Ethereum there, but that's had a good rally too. That's up 42% in the last 24 hours and so forth. So nice there, 1,600 buys there, 1,600 sells. So nice on that one with 50% buy sell volume. So buying just ahead there on the 24 hours, but 42.6%. Nice liquidity in this particular pair. There's two pairs, main pairs that I'm aware of. This one has got 15K, and so very small liquidity. So just keep that into account. That's why I mostly focus on Zen on ETH, because obviously the bigger liquidity there too. But looking pretty cool. Could get that third leg run up there, and we could blow past 20,000 actually on here. Could be quite a stellar move in this price chart here. So pretty cool. But 15 on the perhaps on the lower side definitely looks plausible. Let's have a look out at the further out at the Zen chart there. Let's auto log that too. So that is the Zen chart there. You can sort of see the time frame. We could definitely, our last big rally was up to 50,000. But definitely I would say getting to 20,000 would be around here. That seems very doable on this next price run under Fenix. Could even go further than that though. Like I say, could even do way further than that. We'll see. Nice consolidation here at the moment. Pretty cool. All right, let's go over to the Zen dashboard, and we'll have a look at the circulating supply on Ethereum. 8.658 trillion, so looking very good. That's after the burn, of course, 80 billion burn from Zen Knights. So really nice decrease in liquid supply there, really upside there. The staking has gone up as well. Ended up, it was just over 1.6 trillion earlier, just down slightly from there. Now that said, we have a big day come out for the Sunday. We've got like 100, I think it was 111 billion Zen due out today. And the gas prices are high too. So we didn't get the low gas prices. They're up at like 50 Gwei last time I checked. So definitely Gwei having an impact. But if we look at the 7 day ahead of us, we've got that big candle coming out today. So obviously we've got to get through that. That needs to be burned either through DBZN or staking or something like that, or just holding rather than selling. So that's one issue there. We've got to get through that. But once we're through today, we've got the week ahead of us looking pretty good. Like I say, we could have a nice little consolidation move up in price, even an increase in price as we lead into Fenix, especially with these low mints. Now we've got the weekend, next weekend, of course, coming up. That is going to be 119 and 142 billion. So we're going to get through next weekend, especially if we have low Gwei, should be able to eat through that too, given all the excitement around Fenix and potentially massive burns, potentially trillions of burn of Zen through there. So it's going to be a real squeeze. You've got potentially billions going through DBZN. We've got Zen NFTs, of course, adding a bit every day. And of course, you got potentially huge burning for Fenix, so which is launching later in May for the Zen protocol. We got it here, Fenix on Ethereum. It's going to be the 30th of May, on 29th of April on the Polygon side. So big deal there. Let's look out 30 days. 30 days, like you see, once we're through next weekend, we've got low weeks all ahead of us, all the way through essentially until we get to these two big candles. But of course, on the 13th, which is here, just before these two big candles, we've got Fenix launching. So a good chance we'll eat up a lot of those. And when we move to the 90 days, not a lot of big candles moving into there. We have two heavyweight protocols, Fenix and DBZN, and still relatively early. So potentially to burn through all this way through this, all the way through to July, which is pretty exciting there. So some pretty bullish. Let's have a look at the other metrics at the moment. So we're having a lot of people mint new wallets at 35 Gwei. It's pretty cool. The cost of minting global ranks has come down a little bit, but still pretty high. And of course, let's have a look at today's metrics. So yesterday we had 92 billion, which was decrease in supply. Nice. We had 78 billion more stakes, 80 billion burned on the 21st. We had net 92 billion in liquidity, which is awesome. And then today, of course, for the 22nd, we've had 16 billion increase in the staking and 232.9 billion burned, which is absolutely staggering. And of course, that includes the Zen Knights there of 80 billion. And of course, new liquidity down 66 billion. Pretty amazing on that one. So pretty cool. And of course, the liquid supply going down, 57.46%. We're heading towards that 50%. Or maybe after today, we could have a good chance of going further and further, that 50% once we get that 111 billion or so eaten up today. We'll see what happens, what people decide to do with that. Pretty cool. I think that's where we're going to leave that. Let's go to new mints. Have a quick look at that while we're here. So new mints on ETH chain are, let's see how we're going. We've had high Gwei. We had low Gwei yesterday, 30-ish. It's low now these days. And of course, we had high back up to high 50 Gwei or so today. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Waiting for that to launch. Taking a little while. Let's might come back to that. Yeah, we'll come. Oh, does it come through? I think it is coming through. Let's have a look. Has it come through yet? Not quite yet. We had 110,000 yesterday because we had that Gwei around 30 Gwei or lower, or in the 30s. So yeah, massive minting yesterday on Ethereum. Amazing, 110,000, and that was in the 30s, I think. So yeah, around 30. So which is the rate at the moment. So the Gwei's come down for 50 earlier today, but definitely been high. So pretty awesome. Slowly climbing, 11,229,000 on global rank. Awesome. All right, let's go to the Zen dashboard and look at DBZen, the main burn at the moment. And of course, DBZen, let's go have a look down to the DBZen. Let's go and have a look at the burn. We're going to quickly cover this today. Just go look at the main numbers. We've currently got the burn chart here. So yesterday we burned 65 billion, down from 77 the day before. 65, still another good day in the office though. And today in the cycle, we've got 9.7 billion burned so far, with still 13 hours to go, and we're at now, on day 32, which is pretty cool. So not bad at all. Total burn almost 2.5 trillion has been burned through the protocol. Pretty nice there, and people earning some lovely ETH rewards as well as DXN, which is pretty cool. Let's go to the Zen dashboard and have a look at the overall dashboard, and you can see one of the chains that people are strategizing on is Avalanche, because the EAA is still 4.1% on there. So all the rest of them have gone to 0 except for Moonbeam at 0.6. So there is a bit of opportunity to flush into Avalanche and start minting with that high EAA while it's still around. So food for thought there. And you can use Portal X as a cross-chain bridge to get access to that. So it's pretty cool. You can jump from Ethereum to Avalanche, etc. Good way of doing that with Portal X there from Power City. So pretty neat there. Let's jump over to DXN price. DXN price down from yesterday. Had a nice rally yesterday for 2 days. It was up pretty high, up at $89 and then $85 yesterday. And today it's at $68.67. That is where DXN is. Let's have a look at Exelon. Exelon at 6,000, just down from 6,200. Sort of just consolidating this area. We're going to jump over to Jack Levin news. Last 24 hours, Jack Levin, Zen Nights, 80 billion burn. So that was beautiful and gorgeous burn there. Really cool. And of course, it impacted liquidity down. So it was great to see that. OpenSea NFT, Zen NFT. So we talked about DBZen, but Zen NFT is obviously trading pretty well there. It clears 1,000 ETH on heavy volume as more people opt in to buy Zen NFTs versus Zen minting due to Pepe and other Uniswap activity causing Uniswap to be pretty busy. And there we are. So kind of cool. People are getting good deals there. Those X-Turians mints used to be $650 a month ago, and now $1,500 for selling. So that's pretty impressive returns. What else there? Zenzu says ZenF1 to Polygon. Obviously, in terms of top tradings there, last 7 days, MXen has been trading big time. #1 rank there on unique senders. And we saw that in the price charts, absolutely going through the moon. Bullish, says Jack Levin. What else there? Zen Nights Telegram. There's a Zen Nights. If you want one of those, 100 of those. And of course, 80 billion burn. And of course, 100 Zen NFTs. Bitcoin inscriptions there for the Zen Nights. You can get into a Telegram if you haven't gotten to that. What else? I think that's it for Jack. Let's jump over to Fenix, which is the next big protocol coming up. And of course, we just published Fenix protocol on testnet v4. I mentioned this yesterday, but you can definitely jump in there on testnet. It's on 4 different testnets. We're going to jump over to that as well. So it's on Guruli, Polygon, Mumbai, PLS, testnet v4, and X1 DevNet there. So if you're practicing on X1, I'm just going to pick up the Pulse chain and play on that v4. It's great to see it on that as well. So let's claim out of that. Anyway, you can play around with that if you've got some Zen on any of these X1. You can play around with that, and of course you can do the burning, the staking, and stuff like that. So and the rewards. So you can click on all those pages. Hope you guys enjoyed today's content. Yeah, Zen looking very, very bullish to the upside. Yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Looking cool. Looks like we might have another big move there if Polygon MXen is any indication of the bullishness around Fenix coming up. Not far away, 20 days to go. Awesome. All right, take care, everybody. Bye for now.